Greetings, everyone. It is day 45. It's day 45. For those of you that have been here from the beginning, you all know that I created a 45-day tarot challenge, and we started on the 3rd of February, and today is day 45. Now, if you are watching this at a later date, just know that this the Reconnect with Your Inner Guidance Tarot Challenge is something that you can do at any time in your life, in your journey, wherever you're at. However, my intention, my reasoning, get my locks out of my out of my sweatshirt. The reason why I felt led to have a 45-day challenge was to carry us into the spring. And another reason why the 45 days was important is because I have not come across any tarot challenges that really dive deep. And the challenge is not something that's external, it's internal. It's all about like clearing and exploring what is within you. That is what this challenge has been about. So whether you are just coming across my channel, if you're new here, welcome. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can, and you're interested, then check the description. You can also find the playlist for all of the videos for this challenge. You can find the playlist on my YouTube channel. So I want to talk about just first let's celebrate. Let me celebrate. Let's honor the fact that this is the last day, at least on the northern hemisphere. This is the last day of winter. This is we are on the eve of spring, and I want to congratulate you and celebrate you for being here today. For those of you that have been doing the challenge and you've made it to day 45, just congratulations. I am proud of you. This is all for you. And, you know, I hope that you got value. So I would love your feedback on your experience doing the challenge, whether you're tuning in live or if you're catching the replay or doing this, down the line. I would love to know your experience because I know for me, it has definitely been a journey and one that, I am completely grateful for. So thank you all for allowing me to guide you through this and trusting me in that process. And I'm definitely looking forward to, well, this is the last live chat for the challenge. But, we'll see what happens in the future. I think when it comes to spring, let me know how you feel about spring. I consider spring to be my new year. And it's all about embracing change and transformation. So this is an opportunity for me to do that, and I'll see kind of where it takes me. I really enjoy doing the weekly chats with you all and talking about tarot and oracle cards and things like that and how that relates to life. So we'll see. I might bring that back in another form on the channel. But it's really been a pleasure. So I would love your feedback. And if you all are on the email list, then you know that along with just having this weekly tarot chat, I'm also going to do some live readings in celebration of this new year that is approaching. The true new year, nature's new year, in my opinion. So let me check out these comments. Hey, Sky. Hey, Anita. Hey, MC. Greetings, greetings. Y'all are here. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Key. Thank you. Yes, we did it. We did it. Hey, Erin. What is going on? Thank you so much. Let me tell you, and I know it was not easy. It's not easy to do anything for 45 days. This is about celebrating yourself. Celebrate yourself. Um, yes. Yes, you got the email. Good. Hey, hey, hey. A really great change. I love that this challenge combines shadow work and tarot. Yes, I love me some shadow work, so I gotta it's synonymous to me. It goes hand in hand. And when doing something like this, it takes a deeper dive. And that's exactly where I want to take you. A deeper dive into connecting with tarot, but also connecting with your intuition. And it doesn't matter what stage that you're at with tarot, whether you're a super beginner or if you've been in this game for a long time. Hold on, let me get these cards. It's for every level. And the whole purpose, my cards are like flipped all around right now. I'm trying to reorganize them. The whole purpose is really to for you to connect with tarot through your intuition, right? That was the whole name of the challenge. And hold on just a second. These cards, child. Okay. The whole point is to for you to connect with your intuition, and I hope that you feel more connected. Let me know, for those of you that have been participating, whether you're catching this live or catching the replay, while I'm getting my cards together, I'm dropping cards, and let me know what you have noticed, what your experience was, what you've learned about yourself. Do you feel more confident in your intuition, or like with your connection with tarot? Or even sometimes it's just having a consistent practice for, a set amount of time. One of the things that I think is important to be mindful of is when it comes to having a practice, it's up to you, like what consistency is. Consistency is, it's just about like just an ongoing, like you're staying committed, whether it's once a week, once a month, whatever that is for you. So that's something I want you to be mindful of. And from my own experience with tarot, I have found, starting through the lens of intuition and trusting that part, really helps you become more confident in the logical aspect of tarot. Because those of you, and I've talked about this in past videos, there's so many decks, okay, and you're going to have the general structure of what tarot represents, but then there's so much left to the interpretation, and I invite you to explore that. I have invited you to explore that during this challenge. But and every deck brings a new perspective. Actually, let me look in the comments here. I've become my own best friend. I have never trusted myself this much. Yes, yes, yes. That is fantastic. Hey, Wanda. No worries. I was late too, so we're all good. I started a few minutes late. I definitely feel this has strengthened my intuition, and I tap in much easier now. It has caused me to not question myself as much. Yes, yes, that is fantastic. New deck and a new perspective. Absolutely. And that's what I love about having multiple decks. You can get such a different interpretation, or there's more layers. So in the beginning of this challenge, I talked about having a Rider Waite. It's interesting that that this is the card that comes up as we are concluding this. So you see how, even through, if you notice, I like to just flip cards and pull cards as I'm talking. but how it just shows up, how relative it is to the conversation. So this is where we're at. This is where we are at, right? We have reached the world card in our own, with this challenge and kind of where is it taking you. So now it's like the chapter is, you're crossing through to this next chapter. What is that for you? What is that for you? What do you want to manifest for spring? What are your goals? What is your intention? This is the opportunity to do that if you're in alignment with spring being the new year, or just bringing in new things. Every season brings in something new. So let me know what comes up for you as you are seeing this world card, because like, what are the odds there, right? That is so true. I switched decks in the middle of the challenge and I got a different vibe with the messages. Yes. Yeah. And that's why I always like to have, and actually I'll share with you, this is my personal deck. So I have the Rider-Waite, and I think it's good to have a Rider-Waite deck because this is like the framework for most tarot decks. There are different systems of tarot. This is the more I say popular, or what is most used. And most decks are based off of the Rider-Waite system. Okay. So I always recommend that. And even if you don't have the physical deck, at least having the app. And I've shared those shared resources with you. And then from there, you get a different vibe. Every deck has a different vibration. That's what I love about it. That's why I have like over 50 decks right now going on. One of my intentions for spring is there's one deck. So I showed in the tarot with my tarot group, the deck, a deck that I did get. There's another deck that I'm waiting for well, I haven't ordered yet. I'm waiting for the pre-order to open. That's the only deck that I can buy between now and September. That is my commitment to myself to not buy. I get that one deck. That's the last deck that I can buy. Now, if somebody decides to gift me a deck, I can't control that. But I cannot buy any more decks. And what I will be doing is diving into some decks. So you'll be seeing reviews and things on my channel. I'm starting my candle business. Ooh, I was late because I'm making candles and trying a new formula. Oh, that is fantastic. That is fantastic. Well, I love candles. So let me know when you let me know when your shop is open so I can order me some candles. And maybe I'll do a review here on the channel. That would be fun. And I love supporting, businesses and other amazing people. And I think that's, really important. So I would love to connect with you. And, when your candles are ready, let me know because I'm going to buy them. And I'll share that with other people. So I was talking about the framework. So let's just talk about kind of setting intentions, having this framework, and then I'll go into live readings. All right, so here we go. Just the vibe. So let me pull out, since this is the world card, let me pull out the world card for my personal deck, just so you can see the vibration. And I think it's really important. You get so many different messages. I mean, can we just look at these two things? I don't know why I'm trying to hold up the whole deck. Like, look at the similarities and look at the differences. Let me know what you see with these two cards. So you have the structure of the world, right? And this is the vision quest. So this is my personal deck. So what I say by personal, it's my personal deck. This is a deck that I use just on myself. When I do the majority of, my own readings for myself, this is my primary deck that I use. So I don't read other people with this deck. This is just my personal deck. And that is something where, for those of you, if you read for other people, or as you get more decks, you'll start to see like what deck you have a personal connection with. And with Vision Quest, I have a deep connection with this deck. There's a whole story. Vision Quest was actually technically my first ever tarot deck. So let me know what you see with these. Look at the similarities, look at the differences between these two, and just share some keywords or what sticks out to you, what resonates, and I'll share mine. Because the vibration that you get, you see there's a framework, it's honoring the same framework. And I feel like this shows up with religion and different spiritual practices, different, schools of thought. The essence, the structure, what's the framework, and then how is it interpreted? And then you find what resonates with you. So yes, we're seeing the four corners. Let me post the comments here. The four corners. Let me see here in the comments. Oh, I will during this challenge. Oh, it was during the challenge that I got this idea. Yes, come on, Wanda. That is what I'm talking about. When you start to tune in to yourself and you start to reestablish or strengthen that intuitive connection, then now you're linked to your intuitive thoughts, those divine thoughts, as I like to call them. You're remembering aspects of who you are, and I think that's fantastic. So what are you seeing? The four corners. Yep. Four corners in both. Hook me up, girl. I know that's right. Let's get them candles. We need our candles. Yep. Four corners in both, represented with beings. Yep. And look at the positions, right? So you still have the eagle. You have a person here, right? Personal on both ends. You still have a bird here. There's an eagle on one. So you see the corners are still represented. That structure is still the same. What I find, hey, Jennifer, welcome, welcome. What I find most intriguing is of course, the snake. I love, I am a snake. I am reptilian. I'm the cosmic serpent of many other things. I am the essence of ancient serpent energy and wisdom. It's a whole thing that's left for a whole other conversation. So what I find intriguing, of course, me getting this deck originally did not fully understand that, but this is now a full circle for me as well, of seeing how this the serpent being interpreted there, how that's deeply personal from my journey. So it makes sense now. I didn't know this at the time years ago when I was literally led to this deck. But what that represents for me now within my journey means so much more. So this is why, having certain decks, while you will see the story and the message that you need within that deck and how it's interpreted. And that's what I love about having the variety. And so you might decide later on down the line, you might decide you want to do this challenge again, or maybe you want to do a week, break this down again in certain weeks. Then maybe you just want to explore it with a different deck, and you'll get a whole different vibration from doing this with a different deck. So just something to keep in mind, something to think about. Yes, full circle. Both cards have a cloth in the middle. Yep. And isn't it interesting? You have in one card, you have the woman is a woman is wearing it, and the other in the other card, it's open. Oh, okay. You're talking about, oh, I see what you're saying. You're not saying the cloth. So you're interpreting her cloth as the snake. I see what you're saying. Yes. And that is, you know, a deeper meaning behind that is there is a journey with the snake and the goddess, or the snake and the snake and the goddess. If you look those things up, there is a connection there. There's a deep bond between the serpent and the goddess. I mean, it takes me back to, you know, to Eve in the Garden of Eden, and what that represents. Of course, that particular story was is the patriarchal point of view. Um, but there's a lot more in general with this connection, with the serpent and the goddess, and how that shows up in the world and the connection. So I actually love that. So you have this this cloth that she's wearing could be also interpreted as the snake, and then we have here the snake and the world. So it's this intertwining there. And I would love to know, what decks are you looking at? Look at one of your decks, and what do you see within your deck compared to these decks? Full transformation and self-awareness. Absolutely. The one with the snake looks like an eye. It does look like an eye. I like that. Definitely will try again with a different deck. Yes. I have a deck where there is a snake in the Empress card, and I immediately thought of Eve. Yes. So if you just look even in history with this connection, and it's interesting because even through my own research, there has been a lot of, because of the patriarchal aspect of view of when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to religion, when it comes to women or and the goddess, or women and their, and who just the gender, the sexuality, how it's expressed has been very controlled. There got to a point where it became, you know, speaking of framework, where it was very much controlled under this patriarchal framework. So just something to keep in mind, right? There's a connection there, and when you unpack that, you get so much more out of it, and you'll see these hidden gems within that. So yes. Cool. So I'm so glad. So let's, I'm going to start going into live reading. So if you would like a reading, post your question in the comments. And, you know, oh, let me share this. This is so funny. Let me pull out this card. So as soon as I turn this deck, I got the, so there's a message here clearly with the, so we were just looking at the world card, and the card that just popped up was the, is the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to pull out the Wheel of Fortune in both cards, because there's, you know, Spirit is like, okay, we got to look at look at the other aspect of the world. You can't have the world without the wheel. You cannot have the world without the wheel. Ooh, here we go. So, and this is the first card that I pulled from this deck ever. But you cannot have the world without the wheel. And look at the similarities here. So just something to pay attention to, something to tune into. And think about what that's representing even now, as we are navigating into a new season. Is it not the beginning and the end? The end and the beginning? It's both. And we are in that right now. We are in that frequency of the beginning and the end. Ouroboros. The world and the wheel. I'm using the Lightseers Tarot, On the world card, on the world card, there's a woman inside a circle with the geometric figures on each corner. Very interesting. I plan on getting that deck, so it'll be interesting to see that. Okay. So let's dive into some readings. Okay, a reading about relationship and love. Alrighty. Oh, I'm hearing Oracle deck for you. Spherical. Hold on. Different decks are talking to me. All right. So we're starting with Spirit Oracle for you, Anita. All right, hold on. For those of y'all that are just tuning in, I'm just now starting the readings. We were chatting for the first 30 minutes or so. So I'm just now starting the reading. So if you're just tuning in, you're right on time. All right. So a message that's coming up for you, Anita, right now as I'm shuffling. Oh, we got a jumper, is to the love that you, remember the love that you have for yourself will be reflected in others and vice versa. And so this showed up for you, free will. And it says, hold on just a moment. Who is this person? Like, I keep getting this one person on, I'm streaming on a couple different platforms, and this one person's like, why it keeps spamming my thing? Like, what is going on? Like, let me find this person and like, let's block you forever. Just right now. Oh, jeez. Like, don't be hijacking my stuff. There you go. Done. Okay. Free will. For you, Anita. The answer to your question is no. Yet remember, you have free will. You are free to make your own decisions. Just remember that you need to take responsibility for any choice you make. Meditate and see what your heart says. So it's interesting that this card is coming up in relation to your question, because I was hearing that the love that you have for yourself will determine how that shows up in your relationships. So there's an aspect there. I'm seeing a follow-up thing here for you. What are you saying? Should I continue to spend my time with the guy I'm currently in? I didn't even see that question. Well, the answer to your question is no. I didn't even see that part of the question, but I was like, the answer to your question is no. Literally. So that is a no. But listen back to this when it comes to your question. Because first you were asking about love and relationships. And the message that I was getting when I was shuffling was the love you have for yourself is going to reflect in relationships. And so to turn within self and really review those areas of yourself where you do not fully feel worthy of love or relationships. And so let's unpack this now that I'm seeing this question. So it says the answer to your question is no. Yet remember, you have free will. You are free to make your own decisions. Just remember that you need to take responsibility for any choice you make. Meditate and see what your heart says. So let me know. Let me know. What is your heart saying? What is your heart saying about this person that you are talking with? And so here's the other part too. So when it comes to the free will, This doesn't mean that you cannot continue to converse with this person. This doesn't mean that you can't continue to enjoy this person's company or get to know this person more. Shift the expectation of where this is going and enjoy what it is right now. So that's an aspect of free will. Are you enjoying the conversation? Do you feel like you're wasting your time, or do you already have an expectation of this has to be something? Let go of any perceived expectations and really tune into your heart and let me know. I want you to tune in right now if you're able. Tune in, and what is your heart saying? Is it just, are you having fun? Because if you're having fun, then continue to have fun and just let go of the expectation of anything more. Keep things casual. And just allow that feeling to exude of like, you know what? I'm just enjoying this in the moment, and that's fine. So let me know if that resonates for you. Yeah, let me know what your heart says. And it says meditate and see what your heart says. So I'm definitely curious for you to share that with me on that. So yeah, I hope that answered your question. So let's see. Let me scroll back up here. Okay, Aaron, a general reading. All right. Ooh, I'm hearing gateway for you, Aaron. The two, what I'm hearing right now, Aaron, is money in love. Money in love. So let me know if that resonates with you. Money in love. I'm seeing you like you are, and I told you before, you are like anything, it's anything dealing with love and romance and beauty and stuff like that. Like that's how you make your money. And I feel like this is your season. Like this is the season. This is your season. This is the season of like that love, goddess energy, beauty. Like this is your season, and you need to take advantage of this season, honey. Make them coinages is. You just, that like spring is that this is when that essence of you, your true essence, really comes alive, and where your creativity comes alive. And take advantage of that. Like that's how it's easy for you to make money in those things, because that's the essence of who you are. But your ass be forgetting. You do. And you'd be better living somewhere that's warm all year round, or most of the year. Ooh. we got two cards that came out for you, Aaron. You got two cards, opening to love. And I was just talking about that. It says, my heart is open. And then it says, proceeding softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Look at these cards. Was I not just talking about this? Now, do you see look how beautiful, look how beautiful that is. The cards. Look how beautiful the setup is. Make things beautiful. Anything that feels ugly or that doesn't feel like it's no, be extra. Be extra, be over the top, be all of that. Like this is, so do that. And this is about you. Like, so this proceeding softly, my inner power grows in moments of solitude. When you are around things that are beautiful, when your setting exudes that allows you to turn within. And now you can feel like, okay, I can listen. I can tune into myself more. I can honor myself more, because so for you, that external aspect is something that greatly influences your energy. So you want to make things beautiful. You want things to smell good, feel good, look good, like have it, embody that. Be extra all the time, as much as you want. Do it and have that around. have the things that smell good, like have all of that, because that's who you are, and your energy is like that's love. Like, be in love with yourself, be in love with your surroundings. So you need your surroundings to be that, whatever that looks like for you. I hope that resonates. That is your reading. Listen, Erin, you need to be making some money, honey. This is your time. Be love, and the things that you do can definitely allow people to open themselves up to love, especially when it comes to self-love. Because, and this takes me back to the reading from earlier, when you love yourself and you exude that, then you naturally kind of like align with love around you. Love, beauty, and abundance is all connected. So make things beautiful, be extra, and make your money doing the things that you love. So opening up to love and being in love with yourself and the things that you do. If you don't love what you're doing, don't do it. Like, for you, you have to be all in. You have to be all in with the love. That's your superpower. That's where you grow. So you are welcome. Oh, let me go back to Anita. Yes, my heart says this is not it. I'm not having fun. I meditated on it, but was feeling like I was overanalyzing it in my mind. Yeah, if you're not having fun, call it, let it go. Let go of the expectations and move on. Easy breezy. All right, let's see who's next. Is this your question? She bowed it. Will it stop? So the ringing, I know you were talking about the ringing in the ears. Oh, what I'm hearing for you is interesting. What's coming up for you, Jennifer? She bowed it. What's hearing for it's not going to stop. Align with what you are hearing is what I'm hearing. Align with what you are hearing. Align with the sound. Align with the tone, and what that is for you. Align with that. This is a frequency shift for you. It's a frequency shift. Like, my ears ring like all the time. Like, my ears are ringing right now. I get different tones. I remember when in the beginning of my spiritual journey, different tones, different sounds, and things like that. Different tones and different vibrations mean different things. So start to learn the tune into what you are hearing. Tune into how it feels. Yeah, this is a frequency shift for you. So and here's your card. Here's your card. Strength. This is, aligning with it. So don't be afraid of it. Be curious about it. Ascension and vibrational shifts are they're not comfortable at all. They're not comfortable. They don't feel good all the time. Like, when you're tapping into different things, and this could very much be, as you are. And when I think back even to the challenge, so some of the comments that you were sharing, there were times where you were second guessing yourself and stuff like that. And this is the time for you to break through all that shit. Your frequency is shifting because now you're ready for that frequency shift. And another thing is you have your own internal frequency shifts. You also, when it comes to the ears, ringing in the ears, when it comes to nature and things that show up in nature. So right now, the cards I was showing was the world and the wheel. We are on the eve of nature's new year. So for me personally, I've been getting way more like ringing of the ears and more vibrational like things in my hands and everything because of this shift in nature and because I'm in tune with nature. So when you become more intuitive, you become more in tune with nature. Listen to nature. Listen to what it's telling you, listen to what it's not telling you. Also, when it comes to any programming or conditioning that you have, so part of the frequencies are breaking out of that conditioning and that programming. And this is important. I actually did, for those of you, if you're on Clubhouse or any of you on Clubhouse, let me know. I have a club on there, the Fit Body Fit Spirit Club. The first room that I did, which was last week, was about what was it about? Spring realignment. It was spring realignment, the mind, body, and spirit. And I was talking about this shift that can happen with the seasons. So the more you are in tune with yourself, the more you become in tune with nature, and the ascension things start happening faster. So I hope it is. Yes. So yeah, you get the strength card. This is about, so as you are working through this, right? This is about, the word that comes to mind is endurance and tapping into your personal power, because you're breaking through these constructs to dive deeper into the essence of your strength. So I hope that resonates. But tune into nature. Nature will talk to you. Nature's very chatty. Like, nature has a lot to say. So just tune into it. Like, so the other day, I was in my room, and I don't even know what's going on, but I was in my room, and a bird just out of nowhere, and it was like this beautiful gray and white bird just came to my window and just started tapping its little cute little face, this little beak at the window, and was just standing there like, hey, hey, hey. I'm like, hey, hello, friend. You know, pay attention to those signs and synchronicities. I mean, look at the essence of this card. You know, when you think of the lion, the lioness. So in the world card, we were talking about the goddess and the serpent. But then there's also, think about when it comes to the feline. And when you're experiencing these things, you're tuning into yourself. So when you start to align, another reason for this challenge, when you start to align with yourself, you are becoming, it's natural, because your intuition is natural. Everybody is intuitive. You just forgot that you are. And I'm just here just being like, hey, here's a way for you to remember who you are, or remember, or just to be reminded, or to strengthen it a little bit, right? If your path is connecting to your intuition through the use of tarot, that has been my journey, right? To really, it has enhanced and helped me develop that connection in a much stronger way. Oh, but I'm not answering this question. How long did it last? My ears are ringing right now. So it's ongoing. It's ongoing. So there's times where, depending on what's going on, it can be nonstop for days, for weeks. Sometimes the tones change. Sometimes it's a very, very specific tones that I get. But yeah, my ears have been ringing for a few days now, off and on. I'm just used to it at this point. And one of the things that I like to do, and if this, for those of you, if it resonates, is when I hear a frequency, first I tune into what this frequency represents. And I view that as an opportunity to calibrate myself. It's like, okay, I become one with that tone, if I feel led to do that. And the times where it was for me to calibrate, when I fully embody that tone, or that frequency, the sound went away. So any tone that I was hearing, especially in the beginning, and I got the divine thought to like become the like don't just hear the frequency as noise, become the frequency. Become like that ringing. Is it ringing or is it a frequency? Is it a tone, a tonality? Is it noise or is it sound? Is it sound or is it frequency? I hope that resonates for all of you. Let me see what y'all are saying in here. Let me catch up in the comments here. Hold on, let me see. I'm behind on the comments, y'all. Let me see. For those of y'all that are just tuning in, I am doing live readings right now. You see, I get different buzzing sounds in my ears. Yep. The ringing has been very intense lately. Yeah, because you're breaking out of all the bullshit. Now, tinnitus is a thing, okay? So, and that is something where I have had experiences that were very much connected to the physical realm of I was exposed to loud sounds or noises, explosions. For a lot of you know, I was in the military. I'm a combat veteran. So on top of I have had the physical aspects of tinnitus and ringing ears. And that is also something that can stay with you forever, or it might go away, depending on what's going on. Being in really loud rooms, being exposed to really loud noises, even potential head injuries or things like that. But there's a difference when it comes to ascension symptoms and vibrational shifts. And if you had an experience where you had some type of trauma or loud noise or something like that to the head, or there was loud sounds, you might experience tinnitus. And they're quite similar, like the sounds, but the vibration and how it feels comes across different. So I hope that makes sense. And it makes sense for you, Dawn, that the ringing has been very intense for you, because spring is your season too. And I hope that you have been out in nature and with the trees and with the fairies and all the other fun things. Rabbits, birds, and squirrels are around my apartment. Talk to them. Talk to them. Just be like, hey, like, what's up? Nature is fun. Like nature, I'm telling you. No, but I will join. Okay, so I was talking about Clubhouse. If you're not on Clubhouse, or if you are on Clubhouse, connect with me there. I'm Ujo Wajet on Clubhouse, and then the name of my club is the Fit Body Fit Spirit Club. Greetings, Sinicia. Align with the frequency. I have been having different experiences since it started. Yeah, and you will, you will have different experiences. And this is something even for myself for years, with the sounds and the tones and all these things. And sometimes it's spirits or beings communicating with you. So it's not just always about a vibrational shift. That's one aspect of it. Man, this could be a whole series, of just talking about sound and frequency and the ringing in the ears and what that means. So, so it can be a frequency shift, which is what I feel it is for you in relation to your reading. It's also a form of communication from spirits, guides, deities, whatever. That's also a form of communication, and with nature. So tune in, and you'll be able, as you start to understand, I talk about spiritual language a lot. You also have different tones that you resonate with. So I know for myself, like I mentioned, if I hear certain tones, certain things are for me to calibrate myself. And when I embody that tone and become one with it, the sound goes away. It's like, okay, I just needed a recalibration. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack with the with the frequencies. I don't hear it at the moment. It's off and on right now. Yeah, it's a thing. I'm telling you, there's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Who are these people? Like, listen, there are people on, I'm streaming on multiple platforms, and there's people trying to like hijack, spamming these, who is this? Block these people. Let me find you and block you. Hold on. It's so funny. These people that are coming and, just, but you know what's funny with these, I've been getting, since I've been doing more lives, I've been getting more like spam and stuff, and these, and I find it quite entertaining. Because as my frequency shifts, what all this means is that my frequency is extending. My reach is extending. That's all that means. And we're going to clear that riffraff right on out of here. All right, so let me go back to another reading. I hope that was helpful, She Bout It. I hope that was helpful. So you be hearing stuff. Yeah, it can feel like an echo in your head. It can absolutely feel that way. So when you start to tune in, you'll start to see like there's so much more to this physical realm. I mean, and nature is not just about what you see, it's about what you're aligned with. And yeah, sound is a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It says, hold on, I'm opening this up on Facebook because, can y'all see me? Okay. The internet went out for a second. Yes, be gone. The haters had their job too. I know, right? Be gone. Yes, it's consistent. Sometimes it shifts to the sound to singing bowls. Yes. I love that. You can absolutely do that. And singing bowls are a great thing. If you have singing bowls, you can use them to recalibrate yourself as well. So let's go to another question. Let me scroll back up here. For those of you just tuning in, I am doing some live readings. I'll be on here for another 30 minutes or so. So let me scroll back and see. Let me see. Okay, Sky, you had a question. Is it time for me to relocate? Right off the top, I got a no, not yet. Because before you relocate physically, you need to relocate. You need to adjust things emotionally and mentally. Let me know how that resonates for you. Let me know how that resonates. And speaking of singing bowl, so I have a singing bowl right here. Let me grab this. Y'all want a little dose? Yes, with the airwaves. Putting some lotion on the airwaves. With the singing bowl. So yeah, the one that I have here is for the heart chakra. So let me pull a card for you, Sky. Because what I was hearing, just a straight up, is no, not yet. Tune in with, before you relocate physically, first you need to adjust mentally and emotionally. So the question is, I'm curious about, for when it comes to relocating, what is it that you are wanting to, what is the intention behind the relocation? What is the intention? Let me know. Let me catch up in the comments. Not the lotion. Yes, the lotion. Listen. Okay, we've been out here in this winter. We've been out here ashy. We got to butter. We got to butter up these sound waves. We've been getting riffraff in the damn. We've been getting some riffraff in the comments with these people spamming. So I'm like, okay, so my reach is extending. That means okay, we drying up. I gotta. Butter it up, baby. Butter it on up. I'm telling you. And plants and animals also love the singing bowls and things. So with I use this with my plants. I bathe my plants with my singing bowl, and with Sonia as well. And for I have not introduced y'all to Sonia, my snake. So let me see where you're at with this. Okay, access to more activities for my 10-year-old. Okay. I can't. I stay in a rural area. I didn't say that right. I stay in a rural area, which I love, but I feel it is time for a change. I can sense that. So it's interesting to know not yet. And it's like the mental and emotional thing. So, when it comes to having more activities, have you considered being the change that you want to see? Being out in your community. Oh, we got a jumper here. The Page of Cups. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to connect, to network, or maybe you have already. Let me know. I don't know if you have done this already, but I feel like there's an opportunity here to, what are some things that you would want in that area when it comes to activities, and how can that be brought to where you're at, especially if you already love where you're at? So that makes sense, the mental and the emotional thing, because you love where you're at. You love the rural area, but where can you align that? Because that's what was coming up, is like, be the change. And I've been talking about the world. The cards that came up for today are the world and the wheel. And this is an opportunity for you to manifest that. We have the Page of Cups. It's like, okay, this is the beginning stage for you to use the things that you tap into, what you love, and manifest that shit. Manifest that shit. Just like what I was saying to Aaron, like, love, be in love, exuding love, tap into what you love, and then manifest that shit. Yes, I consider that, because now's the time to do it. It's like, you don't got to go no damn where. Yeah, that's why I say no, not yet. Because you want to go, you want to leave. You don't want to leave because you have to. You want to leave because you want to. I feel like you don't want to, because it would feel like a sacrifice. You want to travel. You're open to traveling. I see you doing that. Traveling to places, which can also be an activity. Travel groups is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing travel groups and like a bus and like doing things, connecting with, or maybe, I don't know if you've done this already, connecting with a transportation service or someone that can drive kids like on a bus or a van, and then actually having like group trips, group activities or something, and doing something locally, and then eventually expanding out, and even getting with other parents and having like a network. It's like almost like a co-op is what I'm seeing, like a co-op type of thing, and people that want to donate their expertise or their skills of like learning how to do certain things. They could come in either as a volunteer, or, I don't know how the structure with that. Like, have you thought about doing a nonprofit or something? I'm seeing you like with the nonprofit, or doing something like that, or teaming up with a nonprofit, or something like that, or having some type of business or something around something like this, and creating more. No, and there you go. Music, see, and you're saying it. Music, dance, and art. Yeah, I see you kind of doing that, like a community thing or like a center. But I'm saying you're doing something more, at least to start, like being able to travel or take trips within the community, or even shorter trips in other areas in like a co-op thing. Does that resonate? I'm like, I'm just going, like, I'm seeing this. This is like, this whole thing is lit over here. Like, you should really do this and go out. Are you by a forest or something, or like trees, or like a forest preserve? Because you should be out there. That's where you need to be. Or is that your backyard? Like, be out there. You should be out there every day drinking tea and pulling cars, child. Wow. Real talk. I know that's right. Yes. Wow. I so enjoy your gift. Thank you, Ujo. I have a lot of nonprofit ideas. Beautiful. Yes. 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 Come on. That is what I am talking about. I just went out there and hugged some trees. I know that's right. Yeah, that's your essence. So yeah, tune into that. But this is an opportunity for you. So to answer your question, no, not yet. You want to move because yeah, this is not a time for you to move. If you're going to move somewhere, it's because you feel a connection to it in your heart and in your mind, and it feels there has to be an alignment there. And right now, relocating right now is very mind based and feeling like you have to do it, versus heart based, and you want to lead from the heart. So it was so healing for me. Got waterfalls in my backyard that I swim in all summer. Girl, yes. See, I need to come over. I'm coming to your house. Listen, I'm coming to your house. That is beautiful. I love it. Where do you live? Like, what state you in? Because I need to be up there. I'm drinking tea now. It's nice to be here on this live. Yes, I need some tea right now. Let me drink some water. Let's have a water or tea break, and then I'll get into the next the next reading. I would love to have a meetup or something one day. I was hoping to do that at one point, but then COVID. Well, last year I wanted to have a meetup type of thing. But COVID, but cheers everyone. Drink your water. Or drink whatever you're drinking. Water, wine, whiskey, tea, smoothie, whatever you're into, juice, whatever you got. Yes, come on. Anytime, listen. I know that's right. Listen, everybody want to come. Party as guys. We going. Everybody's down for the meetup. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. So you're in Tennessee. Awesome. I've been to Tennessee a couple times. That is fantastic. So listen, when I'm heading that way, I'm finding you, girl. I am finding you. Add me on Clubhouse and wherever you at on social media. Okay. All right. And public service announcement, get your passport. For everybody, get your passport, get your passport, get your passport, get your passport. Public service announcement, get your passport. All right, let me go back into these comments. If you're just tuning in, I'm doing live readings. I'm trying to go like in order and seeing like who commented. So I'm trying to go by that. So I'm trying to catch up here. I'll be on here for another 20 minutes. So let me see where we're at. I'm trying to find the last one here. Let me scroll back up. Hold on, let me see. Who was the last one? Yeah, we're gonna have to reset because there's too many comments in here for me to scroll back up, and sometimes they disappear. So if you're wanting a reading, let me know. Let me find some of these. I know I was doing Sky. Okay, there's Sky. Okay, and here's Candy J. Candy J. Yes, Candy J, you can have a reading. Do you have a specific question or do you just want a general reading? Let me know. Let me know about that. Oh, you're asking what would your past is. I feel like, you know, it's interesting that because I didn't see this question, but I feel like when I was talking about the nature, like to be in nature, I feel like that was a message from your like your ancestors or your past life self. But also this aspect of you when it comes to the community and having like a nonprofit and like these type of things, like that's something you're supposed to be doing. So I don't know what you're doing right now, but you're supposed to be doing that. So, and so yeah, so that's the message. So it's very interesting. So that kind of answered itself. Let me see. Okay, Mimo Jungle. Mimo Jungle Les 238. Are you still in here? Are you still in here? So I'm streaming on multiple platforms right now, and I'm seeing y'all on Facebook and on YouTube here. So Mimo Jungles, I'll get you, and then Candy J, I'll catch your comment in the bottom. But you are saying, are you in here? My friends are making cash on the poll. Should I join them? I know that's right. Well, should you? Let us see. Let us see. Should you join them? Well, you could, but it's really, you know, about what you will. Oh, here we go. This card came out again. This is for you, Mimo Jungles 238. Should you also join them? You could. But the question is, what is the intention behind it? Because this could be an opportunity for you to, like, you could definitely get the money, but be very clear about what you are getting into and what you want to get out of it. So when it comes to this inner strength card, when it comes to the strength card, is you want to optimize your strengths. So what are you going to do? You said getting that cash. Okay, so when it comes to getting that cash, what's the intention behind it? Because here's the thing, with fast money, you get money fast, you lose it fast. So you need to have a really clear intention about what you want to do with it, where you're going to take it. So be mindful of that. So go in there with a clear intention, and it has to be more than just getting cash. What do you want from the money? Be the next boss. Okay, what do you want to be the boss of? Be the next boss. Be the boss now. You don't got to be the next boss. Be the boss now. In what way do you want to be the boss? So you want to claim that now. Claim being the boss now. What are you the boss of? What is it that, like, you want to be the boss of? What you want to run you want to run your own business, you want to start something, you want to invest in something. In what way? You are your own boss now. So claim that now. Money is just it's an exchange. So yeah, you can get on the poll and get that cash, but you want to be really clear about the intention behind it. And you want to get in and get out. You don't want to get caught up in it, and you don't have a direction to take it. So let me know. You want to be the boss. Be the boss of what? Where do you want to take it? Because that's what it's about. All right. So let me know, Mimo. Let me know in the comments, and I'll look for you in the comments. And let me get to Candy J. So I'll do Candy J next, and then Anna. Ann Eva. Are you still here, Anne? Eva, I will read you after I read Candy J. Where are you at, Candy J? Hold on, wait. Here we go. Love relationship, because child, there's a lot going on. Listen, another thing about spring is mating season, right? Spring is mating season. So that energy of love, you can take advantage of it. But yeah, love and relationships are a thing. If love and relationships had a season, spring would be that season. And now we are just, when you're in tune with nature, what is nature doing in the spring? It is growing. It is aligning. Look at the candle. Did you see what that candle was just doing? Like, yes. The candle was like, yes, it is mating season, honey. And you can take advantage of that in many ways. When you are in line with nature, okay. Mating season is about union. Oh, we got a jumper. Oh, you could be in union with yourself, the aspects of yourself. You could be in union with others, with multiple others, whatever you're into. The world is yours, really. Okay. You have following your bliss. My soul sings with joy. So this is about following your bliss, doing the things that you love. So going back to following you. And there's been a theme here. When you do the things that you love, you're going to naturally exude that. And then you'll start to align with, and you don't even want a relationship right now, actually. No. The only relationship you need right now is with yourself, and investing back into yourself. And you could explore dating. Explore dating. You can explore it, but don't put a lot of energy in it. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. But there's a difference with doing something that's like an instant, like a dopamine fix, like, oh, that's a real quick fix of feeling good, like hit the like button and there's a dopamine hit for that. No, it's like, no, what is the essence? It says, my soul sings with joy. My soul sings with joy. So what are the things? I know for a fact that you sing. You can sing, okay? You dance. There's music here. So tuning into your rhythm, your music, your thing. Tune back into that. That's where you need to focus on. Focus on that relationship with being blissful. Doing things that bring that bliss to you. So I hope that resonated. Yes, mating season, honey. Yes. Uju was the expert in life transformation. Thank you so much. Let me see if Ava, are you still in here? I said I was going to do Ava. Allison, there is not a list. I was just trying to kind of going of where I was kind of going in order, trying to, and then the comments got crazy. So if you're still here, Ava, let me know, comment below. And then Allison, if you're in here, comment below. Listen, I've been all at peace, and two exes pop up trying to be in love. Go away. Listen, I'm telling you, they trying to get what does nature do? This is when you're going to that essence, the essence of you is going to be very alluring. And this is why aligning with yourself, because you're going to, whatever you're attracting, that's information of, okay, well, why is this showing up? In the same way, I'm attracting these the riffraff in my comments. I'm like, why I'm getting all of a sudden all this spam and all these people. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I'm expanding my reach, and now I'm hitting some ashy ports. I had to put some butter up on these. Had to change the frequency a little bit, and I had to line so that what I'm attracting and what I'm aligning with is not ashy and it's not riffraff. And when it comes back again, then it's more information for me to be like, okay, there's a part of me that is like, okay, there's some riffraff there that I need to let me. Thank you for showing me my mess. Let me butter that up. Let me put some lotion on that. That's all that is. And the X's are an opportunity to also be reminded of what was not blissful. What things were not bringing you bliss from those X's. And that's like, you know what? That's a reminder. Thank you for that. Let me make sure I don't do that again. And let me counteract that by doing the things that I actually love and enjoy. And sometimes it can be really hard to do the things that you love and enjoy, because then you feel guilty about it sometimes, or you don't know where to take it, or you feel like you can't be abundant with it. So there can be challenges there. Def down for dating, but I'm literally not trying to be in a relationship right now. It feels like it's being for. Yeah, it would be. The only relationship you need to have right now is with yourself, and being blissful with yourself. Taking yourself out on a date. Do some occasional, have an occasional date with somebody, think they're cute or whatever, or if they're going to, they want to shower you with gifts and things, take the gifts. Listen, one thing I have learned to do. Okay, so here we go with the riffraff again. I feel like I talked them right on up. This is an example of me. Let me just butter up the timeline again. Butter up the timeline again. The riffraff is back. Thank you. Thank you for showing me my mess. Thank you for showing me my mess. And we're just gonna I'm just, I don't even need a singing bowl. I'm just like, okay. It's all I know is I'm expanding my reach. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, y'all know I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm being more consistent. And when you come out there, you're going to hit some rough spots, and that's fine. Live them up. Yes. I know that's right, Dawn. Slide on out. Live them up. But listen, take advantage of, I just had a magical date with a veggie burrito. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Enjoy it. Be in bliss. And enjoy those things. I love a good veggie burrito. I would love to have a magical date with tacos right now. That would be fantastic. I would love some tacos. Yes, take yourself out. What's going on here? Oh my God, 2 X's showed up too. Bye. I'm telling you, they're going to come up. Okay, but listen, one of the things you can do. When it comes to receiving, you also have to be open to receiving. And you can guard what you receive, but it's like, but there's also a point, it's like, it's like, oh, you want to give me money? You want to give me gifts? You want to give me things? Okay. Thank you. I'll take that. Because I'm worthy of that. Yeah. I deserve to be showered with gifts and things that I like, and things. If you want to do these things for me, and you don't have any and make the expectation clear. I don't, you want to do, so why do you want to do this? You just want to do this because you think I'm beautiful? You don't want to do this because you just like my energy? Thank you. I will take that, but just know, thank you. And that's it. If that's what you want, I receive that. Thank you. Thank you. And then the things that you don't want to receive, say that you don't want to receive those things. So that's where it's be mindful. I'd be attracting the weirdos. So this is an opportunity. If you are attracting weirdos, then what is this showing? What is the reflection? Like, okay, well, what is weird about them? And this is why loving yourself and investing in yourself, right? The more that you exude that, then the more you'll start to align with the things that you are wanting. So something to be mindful of. But sometimes if there's something that somebody wants to give you something, it doesn't have to be from somebody that you're dating, but it's like somebody's like, hey, sometimes it's a compliment. You're beautiful. I used to struggle with why are you saying that? Like, what's wrong with you? I used to be like, what is wrong with you? Like, what's the problem? What do you want from me? Like, oh, and now I'm just like, thank you. Thank you. I receive that. I receive that. Okay. I receive that. So sometimes, you know, and again, that's an energetic exchange of kindness, of words. And you have to practice receiving. It can take a while. I'm getting sugar daddy vibes, and I'm all for it. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with wanting to there is nothing wrong with wanting a sugar daddy. Manifest it. Like, this is the perfect time to manifest a sugar daddy, a sugar mama, a sugar being. Perfect time. But now you got to deal. Listen. But then you got to deal with the aspects of the aspects of that. Like, how much are you willing to put in for what you got to get out? I want the universe to be to be what I want to allow the universe. I want the universe to be my sugar daddy. That's what I want. I don't want to deal with humans. Fuck that. Nope. Why deal with a human when I can deal with the infinite power of the universe? Be my sugar daddy, infinite power of the universe. I'll take that. Because now I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to call you. I don't have to like do all that stuff. I don't got to text the universe. I don't have to text the universe. I don't got to like do any of that. But I want nature to be nature in the universe, and infinite energy can be my sugar daddy. Is like sugar daddy, sugar mama, all of that. I need to give me a sugar daddy. And you can be your own sugar daddy. Listen, when you become one with nature and one with yourself, and you align with being able to manifest, like, I don't need a person to do that. Maybe it'll show up in a person, but come on, universe. Yeah, the universe can be my sugar daddy. I'm not trying to give up the goods. Y'all are cutting up in these comments. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go back to reading. So I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer because I've been chopping it up with y'all in these comments and not doing readings. Oh my gosh, y'all got me in tears. Yes, Nicole, you can have a reading. What type of reading would you like, Nicole? Let me know. And who else is in here? Let me scroll. Let me get back on track. Y'all cutting up. Y'all are cutting up. Who else wants a reading? Oh, and Kiara, you wanted a reading? Yeah, Kiara, post your question. If you just want a general or a if you had a specific question, Kiara, post that in the comments because I have not done a reading for you yet. And then Nicole, if you are still here, let me know and I will do a reading for you. Let me know what type of reading that you're interested in. What's your question? I'll stay on for another 20 minutes because I've been chopping it up with y'all. Y'all are hilarious. Do y'all know that? I'm gonna stay on for another like up to 20 minutes. Depending on if the people that wanted readings are still here. Depends on. So Nicole, if you're still here, let me know. Who else wanted a reading? Wanda, okay, since you responded first. Wanda, and then Sinicia, are you here? Did you want a reading? I think I saw Sinicia. Nicole, let me know if you're still here. And then who else? MC, did you want a reading? Let me know who's still here and who still wants a reading, because the comments, we've been chopping it up in these comments and I can't keep up in the comments anymore. So let's do Wanda while we're waiting for other people to pop in. So let me know that you're still here and you want a reading. Post it now. Okay, Nicole, great. Post your question, or if you want general, or if you have a specific question, post that. And then I'm going from there. General reading. So the first thing, the words that are coming up, Wanda, for you are to be fearless. Be fearless. And you have the 4 wands. So I feel like this be fearless is about, like, this is related to your home life and your foundation. Be fearless in that. It starts in the home. It starts in the home, and then it exudes from there. The home is not just your physical home, but it is you. You are your home, your inner self. And now is the time to bring those things together. Home is not physical. That's another public service announcement. Along with getting your passports, home is not physical. It's within you. And for you, Wanda, this is about exploring that in a very fearless way. Take it back. Take it back. Take your power back. Take your home back. Rebuild the foundation within your home. This is your inner home. That's what you should do. And I think I mentioned, I think it was you, if by the end of this challenge, kind of where you're at, right? If you're wanting support or guidance or mentorship, then reach out to me. I do offer mentorship programs and one-on-one coaching calls or things like that, and one-on-one programs, group programs, and things like that. And let me know if any of you are interested. So, when it comes to mentorship, with tarot or taking things further, or wherever you're at, if that's something that you're wanting, then definitely reach out, go to my website. And if you're on my email list, then you will get the info when I open up the mentorship for tarot. But I definitely feel like, tune into that. But if you go to my website, click on, I haven't set a date for the mentorship for the tarot, but if you go to my website and click on work with me, and click on the consultation, then we can see kind of where you're at and what you're wanting. But definitely email me or send me a message on Facebook, or go through my website. It'd probably be easier for me to post the link, huh? Let me just do that. I'll post the link for you here, and then click on work with me, and then just click in the drop down. So let me just put this in the chat here for you. So just use that link, Wanda. Oh, you probably can't. I probably have to go on YouTube because I host on multiple platforms. I don't know. Can y'all click on that link that I just posted? It's showing up as me posting it on Facebook. Let me go into YouTube and open this up. So you can get it here. I'm not sure if that link is clickable. Is the link clickable? It is clickable? Okay, great. Awesome. So yeah, click on that. Do it while you're still thinking about it. Just click on it and send you can click on it. Great. So when you go on there, just do it right now. Just click on the free consultation. Or if you're wanting or if you know you want the tarot mentorship, click on that. Whatever you see interested on there, just click on one of the drop downs and then we can go from there. But if you're not sure and you then just do the consultation. Just for the record, I always do consultations first. And my consultations are always free. Because I always like to see, like, is this a good fit? The only time I'm not doing a consultation is like if you want a tarot reading or something. But if you're not sure, then go to just click on consultation. Just set it up now, and then we can figure out the dates later. Okay, great. Thank y'all for letting me know that works. All right. And just know I'll be having some workshops and things coming down the line. But yeah, this is about the inner work and continuing to do that. And I feel like with this challenge, and let me know, Wanda. So we were sharing earlier, we were celebrating our wins with the challenge. What did you get out of this challenge? What has been the result for you? What has that experience been for you with this challenge? And what have you learned about yourself? Do you feel like, and this is for everybody, do you feel like you have if you were part of the challenge, do you feel like you have more confidence in your intuition, trusting yourself? Because I don't think you were here for that part, Wanda. But now this is you taking that and being fearless with, starting within the inner work, because that's going to exude in the physical home. As within, so without. It starts with you. Be fearless. All righty. And so for those of you, if you are interested in the tarot mentorship, I haven't set a date for that, but definitely go to the website and click on tarot mentorship if you're interested, because when it's open again, it'll be awesome. And I shared some amazing things I've been up to with my awesome tarot fam. Okay, let's go back. Okay, Nicole, you're still here. Great. Let me get Nicole and then I'll get Dawn. Okay. Y'all are so funny, these comments. Oh my gosh, about universe being the sugar daddy. For real, I'm telling you. Okay, Nicole, your question. Is it Getter have good intentions? Who is that? Who is Getter or Getter? Getter. Jeter, Getter? Should you trust G? Well, I'm getting two things for you. I'm getting no. I'm getting a no, but then I'm also getting trust. When it comes to trust and trusting in yourself, what trust? I feel like there's a trust thing with how you, there's a couple things coming up. How you trusted, whatever trust was there before, what trust was had, something shifted. So I feel like the words that are coming up is trust him as much as you trust yourself. Trust him as much as you trust yourself. But when it comes to that, it's really about Do you trust yourself when you are with this person? If you don't trust yourself when you are with this person, then it's a no. If you can trust yourself when you are with this person, then it's a yes. Let me pull a card for you. Let me know if this resonates. He wants to reconnect. Listen, all of the exes are about to be coming out the woodwork, okay? Why? Because it's spring. It's mating season, honey. That is the energy of spring. Ooh, we got a jumper. Oh, here we go, Nicole. Here's your card. Moon Goddess. So let me know. Do you trust yourself when you are with him? Yes or no? Let me know. Or when you were with him, did you trust yourself or not? And when it comes to reconnecting, do you feel like you can trust yourself? That is the question. And so this is what this card says with the Moon Goddess. A time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. So I feel like this is an opportunity for you to address the aspects of yourself where trust was lost or misunderstood. And so that when it comes to the blessing in disguise, I feel like that's more like past stuff that will come up. So there's an opportunity there for you. But as long as you trust yourself, then move forward. And when you start to question your trust in yourself, be curious about why that's showing up. That is your message. I'm going to read this for you again. It says, a time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. Do you have children, Nicole? For some reason, children are popping up. Do you have children? I trust myself, but I don't trust him. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, yeah. What is it that you don't trust about him? And you have to trust yourself enough to decide, well, what is it that I am to learn from this reconnection? Do you want to reconnect? And what do you want out of it? So there's lessons in that. And again, it says it's a time for a necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. Yes, you do have kids. You have one son. Oh, you have one son. That's interesting because I was feeling a girl around you. Well, I was seeing more than one child, but what's coming forward is a girl. So so I don't know. I don't know if you want more children, but I don't know if you want more children, but and I don't know if you want a child with him, but I just see I'm just putting it out there. I'm seeing children was coming up, and I was seeing a girl. So that's interesting. Or maybe this could also be from a past life. Maybe y'all had a child together in a past life. So that could be coming up too. That could be coming up too. So the question is, how does the child show up in this life? So just because seeing a child doesn't always mean that you're going to have a child, but what is the representation of that child in this life? And that child could be the lesson. That could be the blessing in disguise. The essence of that. He is secretive and sneaky, a Capricorn. Oh, Capricorns. Yeah, well, you have to decide if you want to entertain that. Use him for what you want to use him for. And make that very clear. Get out of it what you need to get out of it. I am done. No more kids for me. Girl, are you sure? I don't know if you want to mess with him then. Oh, he was working. Listen. Girl. You gonna mess around and have you a moon baby child? Listen. Okay. So that's interesting. That is very interesting. So do you know if he wants a girl or a boy? Has he expressed an interest in wanting a girl or a boy? Because I'm just seeing this girl around here, so I feel this could be the gift that reveals itself, or this could be a past life thing, and it's going to show up in this realm. But I'm seeing this child. It's a girl. And so there you go. So that is something to just be mindful of, just putting that out there. I think it's best to stay away. You think it's best to stay away. Were you, oh, okay, you had an abortion. Okay, was he the father? Baby, this is the girl that I'm seeing. That's interesting. Because I was saying in a past, like this could be a past life thing. So that's interesting because it felt okay. Yeah. So you did. Okay. So he was the father. So that's why the girl is coming through. She was a girl. That was your daughter. That is your daughter. She's here. She's here. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So don't feel guilty. It was a good decision for you. It was a good decision for you at the time. And she's with you. And she's saying, just remember me, just don't forget me. And she likes flowers. And yeah, she's here with you. She's guiding you. Her spirit is so beautiful. Wow. That is the time. That's the necessary upheaval. The blessing in disguise. The blessing in disguise is she is guiding you now. So you can communicate with her. Your health. What about your health? What's going on with your health? So, yeah, remember her. She's just saying, don't forget me. Don't think of it as this thing that needs to be hidden, but to honor her and to connect with her, That's your daughter. She is your daughter. She's with you. She's here with you now. And she wants to be present. So wow, maybe this is the upheaval right now. Bringing all this out right now. I feel like this is the I feel like this is the upheaval. Wow. So have something for her. Honor your daughter. Honor your daughter. And you do that through remembering. You do that through even seeing other little girls. And just honoring yourself, the little girl within you. And just remembering that. So having something that reminds you, if it's a doll, if it's she's showing me like flowers, and she's showing me like a little, what I'm seeing is like oh wow. Okay. Wow. So wow, this is the upheaval. My mother gave me this. It's a little music box, and it says, "My daughter, I love you. Today, tomorrow, always." And it has a little and there's a little sound in here. So hold on, give me just a moment. I have some little trinkets in here. And it says, "Dearest daughter, your life is a true reflection of beauty, laughter, and love, a precious gift to cherish, sent from up above. When you look into this mirror, my love you will see, a reflection of the blessings you give to me." And then it's playing the song, "You Are So Beautiful to Me." Yeah. Honor your daughter. Yeah, she was showing me something like this. I mean, what are the odds? And I keep this here, like it's here. So she's showing me something like that. Whatever you feel drawn to, Nicole. But she likes things like, so something like that, where if it's a little music box, a little trinket, she wants something that's hers. And she wants you to connect with that. And I'm getting emotional. It's like, woo, she's coming through. Like she loves you. Like, whoo, moon goddess. Just the love. Oh, the love. It's so beautiful. That is so beautiful and so powerful. So your health, you do love her. Beautiful. Yeah. So just honor her, connect with her. She wants to have something. So if you don't already have something, or if you had something and you put it away somewhere, bring it out. She wants to be present in your life. Good. Set up an altar. Yeah, she would love that. She would love that. Yeah. Wow. Oh, just, I'm not crying. You're crying. Gosh. Oh, the love. Oh, that's the upheaval. This is the upheaval that's happening right now. Whew. And it says, "A time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself." Like, ugh, amazing. So chronic and auto condition. Okay. So that is something, and again, connect with her. Connect with her. Because even when it comes to your condition and learning how you can things to, alleviate, to help bring some relief to those conditions, or to reduce some of the symptoms that you experience. She having that communication with her, she can help you with that and guide you in that. And just when it comes to your health, for, in general, and just, honoring her is honoring your body. So be mindful there. So I hope that resonated. Oh, that was so deep, y'all. Whoo! So deep. That was so deep and so beautiful. Oh, when the babies come through, that's a beautiful thing. Ujo love the kids. Ujo love the kids. So that was so beautiful, and I'm so thankful to your daughter for trusting me, and to use me as a vessel to connect with you. And thanks to your ex, because if it wasn't for your question, you wouldn't have had this beautiful connection with your daughter, who is with you. And that is so beautiful. Just in time. Beautiful timing as you are going into the spring. So I am towards the end here with questions. There's a couple more that I'm going to do. Can I get a reading? My aunt just passed. If you're wanting a reading, so I'm wrapping things up. If you would like a reading, I do private readings, and you can go to my website. I'm not sure when I'll be doing another live reading here on the channel. But for any of you, if you're interested in a personal reading, you can go to my website. Let me post this again. And click on work with me. Well, I'm sending you the direct link here. And the drop down, you select from the drop down, and just select tarot readings. Or you can select 15-minute consultation, and then we can do a one-on-one reading. But I am towards the end here. So there's, I think, one more reading that's supposed to do after Nicole, one or two more. So I am wrapping things up. But man, talk about powerful. Whoo! Honor your daughters, and honor your daughter. Honor your mother. Like, and that, is that not the world and the wheel as well? Oh my gosh, how it all comes back up. The cycle of it all. Okay, I think I had one more reading. Greetings. Welcome, Maria. Welcome here. Let me see. Let me go back. I think there's one more. That reading was so powerful. Whoo! Listen, y'all, when the babies come in, oh, that was like, it's like a mic drop. Oh, when the babies, and I think, when it comes to, again, spring and the womb, and oh, that's a whole nother thing with the, with children. All right, so I think I did Wanda, we did Nicole, Dawn, and then there was it was Dawn, and then Kiara. I think those were the last ones, right? Are you still in here? Yeah, gotta love them babies. I know, right? So Dawn, it's you, and then Kiara. Y'all are the last two. Y'all are the last two. Yeah, that reading, ooh, power. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. you know. So let me know, Dawn, did you have a question, or you just want a general? And then Kiara, those are the last two I'll be doing. Listen, we've been on this live stream for 3 hours. Thank y'all for rolling with me on this live stream. Listen, when spirit come through, whew, what a way to bring in, to celebrate the new year. Spring is my new year. I don't know about y'all. Spring is my new year. So I'll do Dawn and then Kiara. For any of you, if you're just tuning in, I've been doing live readings, and also we've been celebrating the season finale of the Reconnect with Your Inner Guidance Tarot Challenge, which is a 45-day tarot challenge that I created for you to recalibrate your inner compass. You can find the link to that playlist on my YouTube channel. And if you are liking this video so far, be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm streaming on YouTube and Facebook right now, so you can also like on the Facebook as well. And y'all know, subscribe. If you know somebody that is interested in this type of content, please share, as I am trying to expand my reach and grow my channel. And thank you for being on this stream with me for like 2 hours. Okay. So Dawn, we're going to do a general for you. And then Kiara, did you have a specific question, or did you just want general, Kiara? Let me know. I know, yeah, spring is my new year. So this is New Year's Eve, honey. New Year's Eve. We are having a party. Wish I had me some wine or something right now. Let me just pop this bottle of water right here. Find me a drink later. Mm-hmm. All right. Cheers once again. Water break. Or whatever you're into, whatever you're drinking and smoking, all is welcome. Whatever gets you together. I'm with you on spring is a new year. Yes, spring is always a new year's for me. Fantastic. All right, so let's do. Okay, so let me see. We're doing a general for you, Dawn, and then we are doing Kiara. Then I'll get to your question, and then we'll start. Then I'll pull a card for the message, the collective message. I feel like part of that was the world and the wheel, but I'll pull do our final message, and then we'll wrap things up. All right. And also, you can connect with me on Clubhouse. If you're on Clubhouse, find me, Ujo Wajet, and then you can join the Fit Body, Fit Spirit Club. Oh, Dawn, you and the fairies. And you get the Queen of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Did y'all see the screen glitch like that? As soon as the Queen of Cups came through, the screen glitched. The Queen of Cups. The words that are coming up is honoring your emotions, releasing them. You're holding on to a lot. Use this season, use this transition to release. And also to receive. And with that, this is where you're very connected with nature. Because it's almost like you're holding on to the water. You're holding on to all this water. And I keep, because I feel it in my throat. It's like you're trying to hold on to this water, and you need to release it. It's almost to the point where it feels like inflammation, or like a swelling, I should say, a swelling. And you're at capacity, and it's time to release these emotions that show up energetically and spiritually, so you can bring in new things. things. And I feel like new things are happening for you as well. It's time for you to start feeling good. It's time for now. Part of the release and this shedding and releasing is now it's time for you to start to that honoring your emotions is to feel good, to be happy, to be joyous, and to stay on that end of the spectrum. Is this resonating? Because it's almost like I'm kind of struggling. It's just like my throat. I feel like I'm drowning. So that's what it is coming up. It's like you want to honor your emotions by at least releasing what doesn't serve you anymore, by forgiving yourself and forgiving aspects of yourself in your subconscious self. Because you don't want to. It's almost like the water is like it's at the point with just with any element, you can have too much of a good thing. It's almost like it's drowning you versus you owning it and honoring it. And it's like almost overwhelming. Yeah, like I literally I feel like I'm drowning. Hashtag empath problems. We're tuning in. Like it really feels like your emotions are drowning you, and you have to release that. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. My goodness. Woo! So you have to release that. Oh man. And you can do that. I'm also releasing a mold poisoning physically, which is also spiritual. Oh, that resonates. That resonates. Yes. I have experienced, I have some mold that I need to get rid of that's been showing up. And yeah, it is also spiritual. Yes, very much. My apologies. Oh, don't apologize. Don't apologize. No apologies necessary. But this is just an opportunity for you. Yeah, because you're drowning in it right now, and you want to and I keep seeing you like in the woods or something, like grounding yourself, like even like putting your hands and feet like in the dirt to release. That's a way for you to do that. I was hallucinating everything for days. Yeah. Yeah, you need to be out in nature for sure. And these emotions and these things that are coming up that's been physical. Yeah, it's you have to explore why that's showing up. Again, it's like these waves of things, and now it's time to kind of come out of it's time to release so you can return back. Yes, I do my full plan tomorrow. Awesome. Fantastic. Well, keep me posted on that experience. I hope that resonated. Yeah. And this is something, doing that plan, this is something that needs to be ongoing throughout the spring. So doing your full plan tomorrow is the initiating, but then you want to have some recurring events or something to maintain this. Like this needs to be a part of a practice for at least for the spring is what's coming up. Because again, I keep seeing it like it's swelling. And you know how sometimes if you get like you can like think of like a pimple that you pop, right? You can release the fluid or a cyst. You can release the fluid. Have y'all ever watched that's the lady that like pop Dr. Pimple Popper or something like that? It's fascinating. I could watch that stuff all day. But anyway, you release the fluid or the material out of the cyst, and then it's still coming up. It's still coming up. So you need to like, it's coming from somewhere. where is it up from all these different realms and portals and all types of shit you have going on. You got all types of shit going on in the ethers, man. But that's a whole other conversation. And draw it out is what they're saying. Draw it out. You know what I mean? When I say that, to draw it, you can draw it out. You can draw it out with your drawings. You can draw your way out of it. Whew, wow. I'm feeling clear in the head and in my body. My energy is returning. Great. I have felt swollen in my head for months. Okay, that's making sense. I said months ago, I felt like my filter was out. Filter was clogged. Yep. And I'm definitely picking up on that. And just remember your drawings. You can draw it out. You can literally use your drawings. And there might be something already in your drawings, but yeah, you can use your drawings for that. Great. That's fantastic. Awesome. Well, I hope that resonated. And now we're going to go to Kiara. We are going to go to Kiara. Ooh, listen, the timeline's getting ashy again. The timeline's getting ashy again. Getting ashy again. That is so funny. It's just entertaining at this point. Gotta lotion up these airwaves again. They coming back. They coming back. All right, Kiara. So let me go to your question, and then I'll pull a final card, and we will conclude as we are ringing in this New Year's. This is New Year's Eve. This is so fun. My question was, let me just clear that. Whew. All right. I keep having dreams of being in a haunted house and wanted to know what it is. Oh, well, that's you. It's the parts of yourself, that's the parts of your shadow that are ready to be that subconsciously you're actually ready to explore. But right now it's only coming up as subconsciously you're actually ready to explore it, but you have not in this realm. It hasn't fully articulated in this realm. So yeah, that's what that haunted house is. You're ready to start doing the work. Actually, it's just showing up subconsciously now. Like that's the way that you can receive it right now. And over time, we got a jumper. Man, we're getting some Page of Cups. Sky got the Page of Cups earlier. So this is about this haunted house in the dream, is because shadow work brings up emotions. It's also a new, navigating your shadow in this way. Just pay attention to the messages that are coming up in the dream. Right now, it's through the dreams that you are navigating these things and learning and seeing kind of what is being represented. And eventually this will show up in this realm. So it will catch up to you, literally, in this realm. I used to have dreams of getting chased, and the same dream, the same thing. It was my own fear, my own limiting beliefs. And now you're at a point where you're able to where it's being shown to you in the dream state. So pay attention you're going to have similar experiences. Like, so the dream might be different. So maybe the setting might be similar. Maybe it's always some type of haunted house, or it's always dark, or there always might be somebody. For me, it was always somebody on a bike, right? Or somebody like chasing me or something. There was always a similar type of thing. Sometimes the scenario is a little bit different. Does this resonate? So just pay attention to are you being chased? You're in the haunted house, but what actually is happening in the house? So pay attention to those things. Because these are aspects of your emotions and your fears and things that you haven't you're not fully ready to or able to address in this realm, but it's showing up in the dream state. But it will translate through, if you have a dream journal, just make sure you're writing these things down. Let me know if this resonates for you. So this is a new experience for you, and a way for you to reframe what's coming up in your dreams. All right. Let me know if that resonates. We're going to get ready to pull the card. In the dream, one of the rooms filled up with water. Isn't that interesting? When I was just talking, is that why I still feel like, y'all see I'm still kind of like coughing and like, is that why I'm still feeling like, like I'm drowning a little bit? Because y'all see I'm over here like, yep, like, yep. So that makes sense. I still feel like I'm drowning. Jeez, this damn room. Okay. Well, that resonates with the Page of Cups, right? Cups are the emotions. Cups are the emotions. I've also been seeing my family in ghosts. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a thing. So just say hi and ask them what they want. Ask them what they're doing there. Receive the messages. Just start getting used to that. Does it freak you out that you see the family and the ghosts and all that? Because start getting used to that being a thing. just for the record. It's just anybody, right? Just get used to that. Oh yeah. That's gonna show up. So with the Queen, the Page of Cups, yeah, this is the water is representing these are things that you are tuning in, you're aligning, you're tapping into your intuition. And now these are things are showing up in this realm. So right now, this is probably how you'll get most of your communication, and then this might extend more trickle down into this realm with some of your abilities in this realm. I'm not being chased. I don't feel scared when I'm in the house either, but just a whole lot of weird stuff like outside the house, outside the house, even had a family cemetery. Well, yeah, darling, congratulations. Congratulations. You are the ancestral custodian for your lineage. Congratulations. You are the ancestral custodian for your lineage. Yep. That's all that is. Congrats. Yeah, me too. I'm an ancestral custodian. Most of y'all that are here are probably ancestral custodians for your for your family line. So yeah, congratulations. I promise I'm not trying to. I know you're not trying to drown me. It's totally fine. This is just how things show up for me, and it helps me to interpret what's going on, right? But yeah, that's going to be a thing. So it's good that you're not scared or whatever, because yeah. So part of your path, if you're not fully aware of it, is to heal. So when it comes to being an ancestral custodian, this is, and when I'm talking about lineage, this can go, from eons, but things that need to be healed and things that need to be healed along like when it comes to the pathology in the loops within your DNA, within your lineage. So within your lineage, within your bloodline, and how that has showed up throughout the timelines. Yeah. Yep. You are one that can that has been chosen to do that work. And just because you are one and you don't have to accept it, there's many. We have many ancestral custodians within our line, but sometimes, as you're carrying on the work, there'll be multiple of you within this timeline, but some are not fully aware. Now you're at a point where you have an awareness, and now they're showing up. So congrats. Well, some of the ghosts I don't know, but the family that I see in my dream are still living. Yeah. So some of these ghosts. So when it comes to ancestry, right? You have those that have passed on, but then you have your current family. So in the same way, clearing the line, clearing the lineage, and breaking the cycles, that can happen with family that's still living and within the line. You'll start to see the patterns. Look at your family. Start to ask the questions from the grandmother to the aunt to the mom. And there's going to be certain patterns that you see, or to the father and to the uncle. You're going to see like certain things, certain loops. If it's certain relationship patterns, certain things with money habits, or when it comes to different cycles of trauma that show up, but also good things too. So it's not all the bad stuff. When it comes to your gifts, like where'd you get your gifts from? Who are the intuitive people in your family line? Do they even talk about it? Probably not. But maybe they do. So you'll start to see these things. I hope that was helpful. All right, so we are going to wrap this up with a card, a reading for the collective, a message for the collective. So I'm going to pull a tarot card for the collective. And the card that just slipped up is the Fool. So what does this mean? The Fool is about new beginnings. The Fool is about new experiences. Wherever you're at in your journey, this is an opportunity for you. Think about it. This is New Year's Eve. This is a new beginning. You're on the eve of that. Start to claim this. Start to claim this. Earlier, we talked about the cards that came up with the world and the wheel. The wheel is in the world. You cannot have the world without the wheel. All right, we talked about that. We talked about with the we're at the end. We were wrapping things up with the challenge. We came to a sense of completion. And literally, we got the Fool. So at the beginning, and isn't this interesting, right? At the beginning of this live stream, at the beginning of this, I talked about that we were celebrating the end. And we were talking about the world. Well, the world popped up. Literally, I just held up the deck, and that was the first card that came up. And now we are ending this live stream. Are y'all picking up? We're ending this live stream with the Fool, with the beginning. We began with this live stream with the end. We are ending this live stream with the beginning. In the same way that we are in this energy right now, literally, as we are on New Year's Eve, the true New Year, the true New Year. Let me know what it is. What is one thing? What is one thing that you want to experience or learn or manifest for the spring? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Let me know if this is resonating with you. This is a Talk about completion. Talk about completion. On the father side of the family, there's some of the women in the family had what they call the gift. Didn't really know what that meant then, but when I was a child, my granny told me I had a gift. Is your grandmother still alive? And who's the next in line? It's interesting because I was talking about the grandmother, the aunt, and then the whatever. Start asking the questions. Start asking the questions. A new beginning. Yep. Standing in my power. Yes. Stand in your power. Absolutely do it. Money, honey. I know that's right. Money. And with that, for you, Via, the wisdom, claim the wisdom and the ingenuity that will align you with that money. And be proactive as well, Via. Be proactive with it. A nice routine with much self-love. Yes. Yes for the self-love. Yes for the money. Continuing to connect deeper to my intuition. Start getting my guidance from within. Yes. Yes. Not start getting your guidance. You already have your guidance from within, Anita. The guidance is already within. It's just tuning into it more. It's already there. It's now just listening to it. listening to it and trusting it. Trusting the intuition. Which reminds me, oh my gosh, which reminds me, speaking of trust your intuition, y'all, I announced it. I created my first journal, and it's called Trust Your Intuition. It's a daily tarot journal. This is one of many journals that is coming out. All right. In this journal, I will do a walkthrough. I'll do a separate video. I already did one with my tarot fam. But yeah, I created a journal. It's on Amazon. I will do it. It has in here. Hold on, y'all. All right, so I have 3 tarot spread examples. And then I have a section, there's 4 pages where you can create your own tarot spread. On Amazon, for whatever reason, it only shows that when you do the look inside. You get 4 of those pages, and then the rest is just, this is the journaling page. You get 1.5 pages. You put your spread, your deck, your date, and then the notes. All right. So you have that. So if any of you are interested in a tarot journal, it's available. I will eventually have it on my website. It's on Amazon. If you Google my name or Trust Your Intuition Tarot or something, it'll pop up. But eventually, I'll post all these links or whatever. So this is one of many books and journals that I'm creating. This is the first one that is out right now, and yeah, I am excited about this. Many more to come. Many more books to come. So, and this is a 6x9 size book. All right. But there's that. So a little mini plug. And let me see here as we are concluding. Listen more. Yep. Listen more and trusted more. No, she passed away when I was 15. Okay, well, talk to her in your dreams. Ask her to come to your dreams and talk to you. It's like you could do that too. And then who's next? What are the matriarchs and the other women in your family that you can talk to and ask questions? Yes, listening and trusting my intuition more. Thank you, Key, for holding it down. Key's holding it down with these people spamming my these people spamming my my thing. That's what I'm saying. I gotta lotion it up. Key got my back. Thank you, Key. Yes, it's on Amazon. Yes, and she bought it degrees. But my aunt has a gift, but she knows what she had, but she couldn't explain why the wait. But my aunt has a gift, but she knows what she had, but couldn't explain why, other than the gift came from God. They are Christian. Oh yeah, listen. It'd be like that. And that's why, and again, being an ancestral custodian, all of my family is at least my main immediate family are Christian. And I mean, I grew up Christian. I have left the religion of of Christianity. But they be the main witches. It's like my mom would freak out if I told her. I was like, I want to be like, Mom, you don't you don't think I get it from you? I get a lot of this from you. Like, Dad, you don't think? Like, she be the main one. They be the main ones. Child, listen. But yeah, but just try to understand it from her point of view, you know? And then go from there. Just so you can get that information for yourself of like, well, what is it? Where does she feel it? Do it through the lens of God, honey, whatever you want to call it. Okay. It's still a gift, however they want to call it, whatever, but just so you can have an understanding. But it's interesting because earlier I was saying the grandma, the aunt, and then you, or something like that. And so it's interesting that you were saying the grandmother was saying that you had a gift, and the aunt does have the gift. So maybe that was a sign, like that you were the next one down the line. It's just my aunt, my grandmother's daughter. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. Your grandmother's daughter. And we were talking about daughters earlier. Oh my gosh. Oh, the baby came through. Honor your daughter, honor your mother. Whew. It's a beautiful thing. That's exciting. Thank you, Via. Yes, going to Amazon. Thank you. The journal is $11.11. One thing I will say, and I will do a separate video, like an official review on here. One thing I'm like, I did a glossy finish on this, and the fingerprints kind of bother me. Can y'all see the fingerprints? I feel like maybe it's just me. I should have done this in a matte finish. One thing I'll say here is the reason why I did it like this, right? You get 1.5 pages, because if you're doing a daily or weekly journal, most of the time, you're not needing more than 1 to 1.5 pages. And I wanted it to be to you to open up to the thing and you see whatever spread you're using and it's there. I hate having to write my whatever my cards are and then flip to the other side. I hate doing that. I want to open up and see it. And that's why I did it like that. So it's all right there. I don't got to flip to another page or nothing. So I did it like that. Okay. And yeah. So there's that. So I put it like that. The pages, yeah, it's about 200 pages. They're not numbered or anything. And then you have my name and website on the back, but it's not even linked on my website yet. So, but it is on Amazon, and I will create an Amazon store. But until then, it's on Amazon. Trust Your Intuition, Daily Tarot Journal. Yeah. So there's that. All right. So we are concluding. Hey, Kendria. Kendria, you're catching us right at the end. So you are catching us at the end. I'm wrapping all of this up. What I will share is that the message that we just had, the collective message, was the Fool. And this is an opportunity for new beginnings. So whatever you're feeling drawn to when it comes to embracing something new, we are on the eve of the new year, nature's new year, which is spring, which is my new year, which is all of our new years here. So now is an opportunity to really focus on the things that you're wanting, new things that you're wanting to experience. Also, just being open to new opportunities. Being open to being the novice again and learning something new. In the same way, me creating this books and journals, like I'm very much the novice in that, and I'm learning. And that's the cycle. Because as you learn new things, as you step into the unknown, which we talked about in the challenge, now that opens you up to so many more possibilities. Think about the things like Wanda. She didn't even have the idea of the candles until she was doing the challenge. She stepped into the unknown. And then what happened? She had a divine thought of creating these candles, which I plan on buying when the store is open. And so that's what's coming up. So don't let your fears get you in the way. Be open to being, like, you don't have to know enough. You just have to be willing to move forward. All right? So that message is for everybody. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I truly have. It has been a pleasure. It's the season finale of the 45-day Reconnect with Your Inner Guidance Tarot Challenge. It has been such a pleasure to connect with you all. Thank you for hanging out with me for 2.5 hours. Thank you so much. And for those of you, if you didn't finish the challenge, that's totally okay. Continue doing the challenge. Honor the season that you're in. And this is just the season finale for me actively doing the challenge, right? So you were seeing a daily video for 45 days. Plus we did the weekly live streams, the weekly live tarot chats. So we are concluding all of that. I'm not sure how I'm going to move forward. I really enjoy the tarot chats. I might bring that back in some other form. Not sure. But for now, I'm being the fool. I'm just seeing where things take me. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you like this. Subscribe to the channel. Share this with other people if you feel like the content that I share is something that would resonate. And for those of you, if you're interested in a private reading, a one-on-one reading, you can head over to my website. I will drop that link again. And then click on, when you see the Work With Me tab, then you can, this is my website. Click the little, click on Work With Me. Click the little menu bar, click on Work With Me. And you can select from the drop down. And we can go from there. It has truly been a pleasure. And then for anybody that is interested in tarot mentorship, you can also go to my website, go to the drop down and select tarot mentorship. So that way I can add you to the list. So when I do open up the tarot mentorship program again, then you will be notified for that. So there's a lot of things coming, fun things coming to the channel. Tarot reviews soon. Yes, tarot reviews are coming. I was already sharing that with my fam. I'm going to do some a tarot review exclusive with my with the tarot group first. I got one. I did a live stream in there today. We gotta do that first, and then I'll start doing some tarot reviews on the channel. So it has been a pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your New Year's Eve. Enjoy your new year and manifest that shit. Manifest it. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.